A number of years ago, the St. Petersburg Times ran a story about the legendary Miami Dolphins coach, Don Shula. He was on vacation with his wife and family in a small town in northern Maine. One afternoon, it was raining, and so Coach Shula, his wife, and their 5 children went to a matinee movie in the town's only theater. When they arrived, the house lights were still on, and Coach Shula could see that there was only a handful of people there. When he and his family walked in, everyone stood up and cheered. As he sat down, Coach Shula turned to his wife and he said, "You know, we're about 1,500 miles away from home, and they're giving me a standing ovation. They must get Dolphins on TV all the way up here." And then a man approached him with a huge smile and shook his hand. Shula beamed and he asked, "How did you recognize me?" The man replied, "Mister, I have no idea who you are. All I know is that just before you and your family walked in, the manager told us he wouldn't show the movie today unless 4 more people showed up." That story clarifies the teaching of today's readings, that our Christian commitment calls us to be humble. It calls us to be the kind of Christian that Don Shula was when in revealing himself by sharing that story. There was a man whose reputation extended across the country, not only as an excellent coach, but also as a truly good human being. It was only natural for him to think that the man who came over to him knew who he was. When it turned out that he didn't, Coach Shula was the first one to laugh at himself. In fact, he enjoyed the incident so much that he shared it with others. Only a truly humble person would do something like that. This raises an important question for us. What exactly is humility? Does it mean that we put ourselves down? Does it mean that we think little of ourselves? Does it mean that we deny our true worth? Humility doesn't mean any of these things. Humility is something more profound and really far more beautiful and deeper than that. Humility isn't thinking little of ourselves. In reality, humility is not thinking of ourselves at all. In its most deep sense, humility means to be like Jesus, who said in Matthew's Gospel, "Learn from me, for I am meek and humble of heart." It means to be like Jesus Christ, who said, "The Son of Man did not come to serve, but to serve and to give his life for the many."